Hello, GNC. I wanted to share something I experienced earlier because it has a lot to do with healing. It has a lot to do with going with the flow. It has a lot to do with how I perceive myself and how I used to perceive myself, and when I'm kind of this transitional thing. So I get in the elevator to go downstairs, go outside, and I get on, and this gentleman is on there who has said quite a few things about me, you know. I don't know. I mean, you know, I have a hard time saying this, how good looking I am and all that stuff. Gorgeous, honey, baby, doll, blah, 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 blah. When it comes, anyway, I have trouble. This is why I think I should do this. I need to do this because I know other people go through this stuff. So anyway, he's one that would talk about how good looking I was and this and that and the other in front of me in the elevator with someone else talking to somebody else, but not talking to me like I'm just what? You sound like you're talking about a car you're looking at or something. I'm a human being here. But so I get in the elevator and he's like, "Hey, gorgeous, I like your outfit, I like your jean jacket." And he brushes my arm. He reaches over and brushes my arm on my jean jacket. And I don't say a word, but I'm like, and I don't know. Oh, I told him about being the little blackout thing in the elevator last night. I told him about that because I wanted to change the subject or whatever. Just talking about the blackout, and but then when he got off, he brushed my jacket again and whatever he said. I don't know what he said but I. Reflecting on that because I was immediately pissed off with myself because I should have said something like, "No, don't touch me," or just a boundary. I should have said something, and but when it was happening, I was looking at the situation in disbelief, like, you feel entitled to touch me? You feel entitled to touch me? You don't know me. You don't even know. You feel entitled to touch me. And I didn't say anything. That's where I was angry because a lot of times, because of my past, many situations I froze and could not speak. I can speak now. I literally could not speak. I froze. That's a major PTSD thing, That happened a lot. And, I could dissociate some too, especially if I'm being yelled at and stuff. But whatever, I was really angry at myself. Anyway, and I went out and smoked and paced around and I should have said something. I let him think that was okay. I let him think that was okay. So I got upstairs and I felt just so itchy, and it's like, oh, his energy is vile. It's vile. It's icky. It's energy. And I got upstairs because I was just scratching my arms, and I got to the sink and washed my hands and washed my arms and with soap, and then I used I have sea salt, and I sea salt on my hands, and then kind of brushed it over me, and then I think I forgot to use some. Got a little white sage and dragon blood sage spray as well, but I just felt like it's like it's like. And I know how I'm going to proceed from here on, but then after I cleansed, I sat down and I went straight to God and called out Black Dragon, my Rising Road Black Dragon, that helps just, he's a protector, but he's also like the garbage. I mean, like, I don't know, that's icky stuff that you don't want. He'll gladly take that and give you peace. I don't even know how, if you haven't experienced it, you just kind of like, what? But that is the best way I can. So I called on him, I called on all my guides and all Most High and Holy Spirit, blah, 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 everybody, and I thanked them and da da da. But through all that, it was pointed out to me. Do you see what you did? You got angry at yourself immediately. You have never even addressed the man that crossed your boundary. And you don't even still have any anger towards him. And I released the anger that I had toward myself. Because I'm like, well, it's just like, there's plenty of those kind of people around. But it's like, no, that is backwards. That is, classic. You know what they say about depression, the anger turned inward? Well, that's a clear example of that. But I was just like, so once I released all that, and thank you God, and I started to feel better, and talking about it, that's part of the process as well. And, I bless the dude, but I wish him no ill will. I don't want, I will deal with that situation differently next time. And that won't happen again. So, but I don't, because a lot of people just don't know how to act towards other people in, I don't want to say proper way, but I don't know. I can think of, I feel rather old-fashioned right now, but my heart is like, manners, maybe a little chivalry, a little bit like respect others and respect a woman rather than treat her like she's an object and you can touch her anytime you want to and you don't know her. It's like, it was just the arm, but it's like, and I had a jean jacket on, but still, it's like, I don't know, and I'm going to spend more time. And I'm feeling a lot better. But I just wanted to share the process with you. Because this is how I heal. This is how I overcome. How I clean my energy and take my energy back to myself as I do immediately again right now. I'll pull my energy back to myself. I take all my power back. And life is good. We live in a real 3D world. That's just the way it is. The world's not gonna change because I changed, that I want to live better, that I want a better life, that I'm devoted to God. Obviously not everybody's devoted to God, but I am. That is, shoot, that's a kind of a vocation, but it's just spirituality is my life, and loving others is my life. But avoiding toxic people is a major part of that as well. I might love you to pieces, but if it's affecting me in a bad way, in some negative way, and I see it for what it is, I have to cut ties. I have to cut ties for myself, because if I don't, I'm choosing. I am responsible for myself. I am no victim. No. I've been victimized before, but I've overcome much. And I'm still overcoming. I'm still evolving. We're all evolving. I hope y'all have a wonderful evening.